All right, man. Let's jump into this next music topic. Red August told me we were
right now.
Thank you, sir. So, JazO has confirmed that he has inked a deal with 𝐀𝐿's Roc Nation. This is monumental considering their history, considering how, this is a guy that brought 𝐀𝐿 out from way back in the day. We talking about Hawaiian Sophie, the originators. He was on, what else he was on? 𝗀𝗋, he was on that. Ain't No, he was on that.
He was on the originators.
Yep.
The originator, nothing greater, JazO finished this.
Jazz, for him being the guy that he was for Jay-Z in terms of, giving him that look, and they had that beef, they had that fallout that lasted for years. A picture popped up like in 17 or something like that, or 18, I believe. Yeah, I think it was may have been last year with them together, which was dope. Backstage at a concert. But if this is true from what we're reading, I think this is super dope for hip hop, for him to, show his homie some love after all this time, because their feud is beyond documented at this point. What would you say, Jay Diff?
Yeah, I think that's dope that it came full circle, that Jazz kind of put Jay-Z on, and now Jay-Z is in the spot to pretty much keep Jazz up. I didn't even know Jazz was touring or anything. Like, what is he doing? Like, is he?
We had some schoolgirl giggling. I'm sorry.
Somebody must have some brownies today.
I don't know, man. Red August is just acting like a plum fool.
Hey, we got.
Well, all right.
Y'all gotta.
You know what that's from, low-key?
Y'all gotta flash this in on so people know.
That's from my family reunion in Mississippi, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Oh man.
I knew it was about me.
You was living like that for real?
Come on, man. The polka dot tie. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm talking about the hair though.
Oh, boy.
I was bald there. That's him doing that. I was bald 100%. Don't go for the okie doke.
Okay, I thought you was trying to really bring it back.
He was trying. But
you
you remember though, follow the narrative. We were talking about the George Jefferson.
Yeah,
Jefferson.
I know.
So he tried to do that mug. Yeah,
so
that's all it is.
That's his new profile pic, right?
Yeah.
Send that to him. We need that to be your profile.
Yeah, that tie
pic.
was cold though. The ensemble was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to
Haircut's
Stacey
nice
Adams.
too.
Yeah, all bald.
Hey, that upside down U is great as well.
That's
funny. And he loved my style. I love it. I'm flattered. Go ahead.
Anyways, JazO.
Yeah, but yeah, it's cool that came back full circle. That Jay is in a position to put JazO on like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I don't think. When's the last time y'all heard an album from him? I've never heard.
I'd have to
album
have 𝐀𝐿 look it
What
up.
going to bring up?
other than Hawaiian Sophie.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's done other stuff, but like I
Yeah.
don't. JazO's got to be
He's
mid-50s.
got to be up there.
Yeah.
He might be a few years older than Jay-Z.
He's got to
Yeah.
be, what, 3 to 5
Jay-Z's
years
I
older
wonder if
than
this is
𝐀𝐿?
more of
47.
like a business
Could be.
contract of some sort, like he's doing something else.
He's got Emery, his homie Emery, got out. He got him.
Well, Memphis Bleak is on there too, and he doesn't make any music, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about Bleak, Tata, Emery, like he keeps these dudes in positions to win, whether it be through business,
That's
through.
what you're supposed to do.
I'm not mad at it. So maybe,
what's
maybe
his name?
he's on it with Jazz.
LeBron followed the same
02?
formula.
Okay, so JazO's last project was released in 02. That's per Kato. I didn't
I
listen
think it was
to
called
it.
Kings County.
Kings County. Okay,
All
word.
right. Well, that's interesting though, because this could mean that somewhere in the near future, Jay and Dame link back up.
I don't know about Jay and Dame and here's why. I know as time goes on, we get grown and people mature and if you have certain situations in the past, we get older and a lot of stuff that we were mad about looks stupid 10, 20 years later. But every time I hear I hear Dame speak about Jay, up until that video where it shows him saying, he's sorry or whatever, like it was always, I don't want to talk about that man. I don't want to talk about that man. Ask that man. Ask that man.
That's not disrespectful though.
Yeah, but he always puts him off as someone that's like, I don't want to be around him because of all the people that he moves around. I don't want to be associated with him. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like Dame's ego is huge. So can he put that aside?
He ate crow when he said, I apologize for what I said and what I did.
Is that legit though, is my question.
He said it.
He said it.
You can.
He did
Why
say
would
it.
you say it and then be like, I didn't mean that?
I mean, people say a lot of things.
He documented. I mean, Jay made up with Cam.
Yeah.
Him and Cam did not like each other
They rocked
at all.
out. They rocked out at the B-sides and Jim Jones.
Yeah, people grow. Who knows?
I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying, the how likely it would be, I guess, because Dame, he strikes me as someone that's real stubborn. So even if he's wrong, he strikes me as someone that's real stubborn. So would I like to see them get back together?
I think everybody in a position that they're in are stubborn to a certain extent. I mean, because you have to be in order to get to that level
to that point
of success. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, it's documented. We all know it, but they made history together, so nobody will ever be able to knock that. Would it be dope to see them get back together and, jump into certain business ventures? I say it would be. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Jay really hasn't talked greasy about Dame in any rap.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He might mention
Blueprint
a little.
Was it Blueprint 3 last time I heard something?
It's not really a direct blow though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's done worse to other people that he fuck with.
That's true. Yeah. I'd be curious to see,
He also owns the masters to
Reasonable Doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Smart man.
Yeah.
He rocks with Biggs. Like Biggs has been able to put out, Reasonable Doubt anniversary merch and pop-up shops and T-shirts with the family tree for Rockefeller and
It's coming.
You know what I mean?
I guarantee you it's coming.
You think it's coming?
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Spoolz? Hov and Dame reconcile and get back to business?
Not until Jay gets his...
I didn't say get back to business.
Oh, well, just period. Reconcile,
Yeah,
period. Take
yeah.
the business out. Go ahead, Spoolz.
Not until Jay gets his masters.
Well,
That's
he got
my
everything else though.
He got I was about to say he got everything else.
thought. He's going to give him... He's
I thought Jay had the masters to Reasonable Doubt.
No, I believe
I thought
Dame
that's all
Dash.
he got out of
None
the
of
whole
y'all-
Dame
deal.
Dash has them, if I'm
That's
not
the
mistaken.
one record he didn't get.
Yep. And
Oh,
Jay offered
okay.
him
I'm wrong.
the company.
Okay.
He offered him everything. He was like, just give me the masters to Reasonable Doubt. And Dame said, nope.
That's tough.
Welp.
So
That's tough.
That's fair.
I don't think they're reconciling until Jay gets the masters to Reasonable Doubt.
No. I mean, I kind
I
of
don't,
look at that
really
both
care.
ways.
Like, it'd be great just as human beings for them to put their differences aside and be friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah. I mean, if putting myself in like Jay-Z's shoes,
Yeah.
At this point, it's more of a sentimental value to Jay. I mean, because obviously he's a billionaire now. It's
he
more.
doesn't need it.
No, he doesn't need it. It's just kind of a stature.
I'm sure he'd like
a
to
notch
have
on his belt that he
Yeah.
was a part of that he would like to have. I'm
just
sure.
off GP. I think he'd
Yeah.
like to have him. But to your point, like he's to the point now where, come on, man.
Now, to his point, I bet Jay still feels a certain way about that though.
Yeah. I mean, Reasonable Doubt.
It's been years, dude.
Reasonable Doubt is his baby,
Came out in
though. He says
96?
that. Yeah.
Right.
96,
When did they split up?
like 2005, 6.
Cool. So it's been,
5.
like, over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah.
Because that was around the time, what's my boy named? Choke No Joke, that was walking around with the camera, and he kind of documented if you go on YouTube, it's like the end of
Yeah, man.
Rockefeller or something like that. He's got tons of videos of them traveling and, Dame snapping in meetings and Kevin Lyles and
I
all
mean,
that.
Jay
so,
owns a lot of shit though. For that to be the only album that he doesn't own.
yeah. I think Reasonable Doubt that's his baby though. That's his, that's the first one. That's the one.
Yeah.
That kind of, put him out there. And that album is amazing. To me,
As
it's
a
a top 10 album.
as a
all time.
non-big Jay-Z, fan like you are or whatever, like other people are, to me that album is a classic.
Easy.
Oh, that
classic
is.
hip-hop
Definitely.
Masterpiece.
And I understand why Dame would want to have that one because that's at the point in time where Dame was the one behind the scenes,
Yeah.
politicking, making all of that shit happen.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Dude, who knows? We don't know shit about what's
True.
going on between those two dudes. So
That's true.
maybe Dame's still salty because he didn't see the whole "I'm gonna leave and do my own thing" coming.
well, there was a lot of shady
We're
shit
gonna
going on.
we're gonna do this together.
Like he
forever.
brought Cam in and made him president of Rockefeller without consulting Jay.
That's tough.
So
That's tough right there. That's tough.
It's pretty funny too.
And
Think
Dipset had
about
that.
it, yeah.
And at that time, Dipset was, you couldn't get any, they were immunity. What's that?
He said it's Biggs,
Yeah.
not Dame.
Biggs owns
Biggs
the
owns the
Biggs.
Masters. Gotcha.
Biggs has been dropping a lot of Reasonable Doubt
Well, Jay and
product
Biggs
though.
still fuck with each other though.
That's what I'm saying. But remember, if I said earlier, when I said earlier, he's dropping a lot of merch and stuff pertaining to or centered around Reasonable Doubt. So that would make sense to their point.
And
I didn't realize
Jay-Z's been
that.
president for that stuff too, like when they released the cassette tape and all that.
So maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something else.
Yeah, who knows? We don't know.
Yeah, I'd love
But
to
I
have
did know
one of
that.
those.
There we
I
have
thought
it.
Dame still had them. So, yeah.
I'd love to have one of those cassettes on the low. Yeah, great album, masterpiece.
Look it up. It's probably on eBay.
Yeah, what you think the ticket is?
On the commemorative one or
Cas-
the
yeah,
original
commemorative
one?
cassette boy.
I don't know because I think they only made like 100 copies of that.
Of which one?
Of the
Reasonable Doubt.
commemorative Reasonable Doubt tape.
I know it was very limited run. So
Yeah.
like for you to, it's kind of like when they released Only Built for Cuban Links on
Yes, sir.
Purple Tape and the Piano Box, and they made
Yes, sir.
1,000 of those. So
I'd love to have one of those as well. That
Jay
album.
got one.
Yeah.
You got one, don't you?
I do as well.
Suppose you got a purple tape?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
My dumb ass. When
I'm
it came
stupid.
out, I was gonna get it. I was like, it ain't gonna sell out.
What
I
you
went
get,
on there the
Project-
next week.
You got Project Patch there?
Yep, I got the Project Pack Getty Green
Anniversary.
commemorative set. It came with
What did
like
it
some
do?
shutters. It's some green shutters,
Okay.
like off of the Trap House,
Yeah.
and it came with some foil,
And what else?
some plastic baggies.
Plastic baking soda?
Yeah, a little
Okay.
sample.
All that came in the.
Yeah,
What it run for? What it hit you for?
that was $39.95.
What did he sign? Did he sign the shutters or the baking soda?
How you gonna sign a baking soda?
I don't know. You can sign the box. It comes in a box. It's the Arm & Hammer.
Yeah,
I'm
it's in a
assuming.
bag. It
Oh,
was
it's in a baggie.
Yeah.
Cool. Did he sign the baggie?
Nah,
He said, "Cool."
these is jokes, y'all. These
I
is
feel you.
jokes.
I feel you. Where we at on time, Red August? We good?
Yep. What's
Have-
next?
All right.